Hello everyone, welcome back to arpitastechcorner. In this video, we are going to know about this metadata management. Why good metadata management matters for your Lakehouse architecture. So, you know that as a data architect, it is very essential for you to understand where all the data are stored, organized, managed to be easily accessible. So, in this presentation, I'm going to explain to you why metadata management matters for your Lakehouse. First of all, what is metadata? By book, metadata means data about data. Metadata helps to define the data by providing the required information, and it allows user to discover, understand and find the relevant data. Don't get confused, slowly we'll understand. There are two categories: business metadata and technical metadata. Business metadata helps user to understand the meaning of the business data, whereas the technical metadata provides some technical information about the data. For example, it supplies the schema details of any table. Okay. So in short, business metadata boosts the technical metadata to give a business context of the data. Okay. Now, how does metadata helps us? Okay, with cataloging the data. Uh, how it's helping us to define the proper data catalog. Okay, there is a concept called metastore. What is metastore? This metastore is a repository within your lakehouse where metadata is physically stored. Okay, whereas a data catalog serves as a method to access the stored metadata within this metastore. Okay, so that means what is metastore? This metastore is a repository within your lakehouse where metadata is physically stored, and data catalog is a method which we are using to access the stored metadata within this metastore. Okay, in a lakehouse, there is a user interface to explore these metadata details. Now, these data catalogs offer several key advantages that assist in managing, organizing, and governing data within a lakehouse. So, with the proper data catalog mechanism, your lakehouse platform will be more efficient in terms of different features. Okay, for example, search and explore data, classify the data using relevant specification and standards, improve the data governance and security, to track the data flow across different components with a proper data lineage process. That means how this metadata helping us? First of all, searching and exploring capability will be improved. Classification of this data will be improved with the proper standards. Then your data governance and security access control will be improved. And finally, the data lineage process will be improved. That means you will very well understand the data flow from different components. Okay. Now, there is a concept called unified data catalog. What does it mean by this? A unified data catalog is a catalog which holds metadata of all types of data assets like tables, views, reports, functions, as well as these ML models and feature tables. So in a lakehouse architecture, this these are all type these assets are placed in a single cloud storage layer. So in my previous video, you might understood that what is the storage component we have. So all these assets information will be stored in a single cloud storage layer, and it will help us to implement this unified data catalog to manage our end-to-end data platform. Naturally, it will how it will be helpful. Naturally, it helps to improve our data discovery capability, managing unified data governance, security, and access controls, and a precious picture of this end-to-end data flow in a platform. So in my previous slides you understand what all the how this data catalog is helping us, and here also this unified data catalog is also aligned to with all those features of a data catalog. Now, what are all the key components we need to keep in mind when we are designing this complete data cataloging and this metadata management? First of all, when we want to design and implement a unified data catalog, okay, it depends mainly on your cloud provider. There are many cloud provider we have, there are many tools, and each cloud provider has their own tools. So we need to choose wisely. Most of the providers adopted this Hive Metastore method, which is HMS. Uh, you might have about you know our another one cloud provider is AWS. AWS has two types of method: this HMS method as well as this glue data catalog method. If you have worked in AWS, so you might have seen that one. Azure has different mechanism to implement a data catalog. So it has this Synapses Analytics, which uses Lake database, SQL database options for their ADLS storage data. Also, Microsoft Purview offers a unified data catalog system. Then we have this Google Cloud Provider, where we have Big Lake and Dataplex. Those are some data catalog options in our Google Cloud Provider. Okay, so also if you have a scope to explore this Databricks, okay, in the Databricks you will find about this HMS, and there is a native service called Unity Catalog. Okay, so what we need to understand when we are designing a data cataloging or metadata management, if we are using this type of cloud provider, then we have to think about which is right for your lakehouse architecture. Okay, so from this video you got some idea what is metadata, why do we need that metadata, what all the purpose can be solved with this proper metadata management system and proper data governance system, and what kind of unity data catalog mechanism we have for our different cloud provider: AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Provider, as well as Databricks. So do your detailed analysis based on your requirements, your necessity, and your budget. I hope if you like this video, please share with your friend and colleagues, and please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.